How's it going, guys? My name is MightyMacca. Welcome back to this channel. Now, before this video starts, if you guys can please smash that like button and consider subscribing. That is very much appreciated. Anyways, guys, we're going to move into another tips video about hoods, outlaws, and legends. My last tips video did pretty well considering the amount of views I'm getting right now. And I thought I would just do another one basically to try and help out you guys. And I won't say that it's pro tips or anything. It's basically overall for beginners. Some people can say it's pro. It can be tips that you didn't even know about the game. Just all kind of factors basically in this game, whether you guys have known it or not. But I'm going to give you 8 more tips basically about this game. And I'm trying to think of some more. But I don't know. This game is pretty different, especially when you play different characters. It's like, if I would make another video after this, it would probably have to be different character specifics and the tips about them and actually how to play those characters. Anyways, guys, I'm going to start with the first tip. I'm going to say defense is the best offense. Literally, defense is the best offense. So when I talk about this, I say dodge at the right time or parry at the right time. When you see someone charging up their bow or whatever, that's the best time to literally try and dodge or parry, depending on the characters you are. Especially if like a John is coming up and they're going to do their ultimate like heavy attack move. You have to, you know, learn to dodge that. And after their heavy attack moves, it takes time away from that actual player to actually like recover from their heavy attacks. So it's pretty smart to try and dodge it, and then they're actually vulnerable for headshots, especially if you're, say, Marianne or Robin. And even Took, he's got a fast heavy attack as well. Alrighty, guys, number 2, capture the spawn points, like, no, not your spawn, you already have your spawn, but A, B, and C. Capture those flag points on the map because you have no idea how crucial that is in this game. And I'm sick of playing games with people that don't capture these points. I'm the only one that ever runs off and tries to capture them. It's like, if you die and you don't have any capture points, you're screwed. Like, we have to keep trying to like attack in that way to actually capture those points. You have to have at least one, at least. At best, always 2, and then like, if you're absolutely dominating the team, you'll probably have all 3, because you don't want to get dominated. If you do get dominated, say if you have 0 flags and you're at the business end of the match where you just have to crank it, your whole team is shit and you all die, you were screwed. You have to run away all the way from spawn all the way to that area. You're not going to make it. You're basically not going to make it. Number 3, always take the chest when you get it to the extraction point closest to your spawn. Don't take it in the middle. Don't take it to any random one or their spawn. That's just kind of dumb. Like, it's not going to do you any favors, especially if like the whole team has all the flag points. Again, this is where these two kind of mingle in with one another, where you have to take it to your extraction point because you will always have your spawn. And your spawn point will most likely always be the closest to it. Number 4, this is more of a strategic way to look at battling your enemies and opponents in the game. When an enemy and your teammate are fighting basically one-on-one, come up with a heavy attack or an assassination. I always say an assassination is the easiest thing to do, because you can always come up behind. When it's a 2v1, you should always win that situation where basically that person can be your bait and you can just come up, sneak around behind them and just assassinate. That's really easy to do, and once you guys figure that out, if you already haven't, you'll always be winning those situations. Number 5 is another strategic thing that I've seen in this game and a lot, because this game is basically about how you can steal. And even the developers said, at the very last end of the game, if you can just crank it that last little bit, that is the whole purpose of this game, where you have to try and steal the gold, whether it takes the last little thing to just capture point in the cranking thing. You know what I'm saying. Anyways, basically ambush. Let the enemy team do all the work and then attack. Let them crank that chest all the way to the last bit, then finish them off. Which is true. Like, you can, if there's 2 gonna be cranking it, you can easily like kill them straight up, and then all you have to do is fight 2 more people that are just there guarding them. It's a pretty easy strategy. I would say it would work basically 75 to 80% of the time, maybe even more, because it's all about timing as well. And like, say if you miss your shots and whatever, you can lose. Like, especially with Robin, you need to hit those headshots. You have to. Number 6, when you get the key, I don't think you guys know, at least I didn't know when someone actually told me, because I think it's a little thing that you like realize later on in the game. When you get the key, it actually tells you what building it is in. I didn't know that, and I don't know if many of you guys didn't know that as well, or don't know that, especially for you new people coming into the game. This is something that you need to know. There's most likely going to be multiple buildings in the map, whether it's 1, 2, or 3 or more, and the key will say when you have it, it says the treasure is in the keep or the church or whatever. It will tell you where it basically is. Now, another thing about the key, which is going into the 7th tip, it also tells you what floor this treasure is on. Whether it's 0F, meaning the ground floor, 1F, meaning 1 floor up, 2F, meaning 2 floors up, or even -1F or -2F, or whatever it is, it will tell you basically where the treasure is. This will make your process so much faster. Like, I remember when I first started playing this game, I was like, frick, we gotta look and try and find in what building it is. In a way, I kind of liked how I thought the game was, because I really like the mystery part of it, where you don't know where it is and where you have to just continue to search. I kind of really enjoyed that aspect, but this does make it a lot easier. So yeah, not much to do about that, but it's just a good tip and something that you guys need to know in the game. Last tip, number 8, basically try to ping all your enemies. Like, if you see an enemy and you're not using your mic, you don't have a mic, or whatever your excuse is, you don't want to talk to the other people because you don't want to be teammates, ping the enemy players. Like, if you see him, ping him, and if you don't know how to do that, all you have to do is click L1 or whatever it is on whatever console or PC you are, just locate them and it will outline them and show them to all your teammates where they are. As well as that, you can do it to the actual soldiers as well. Not many people actually use that feature in this game, and it's really, I think it's a really important factor, especially for those people that don't use their headsets at all. Basically, that was the last tip, but I want to say, if you have a mic, plug it in, talk to your teammates. You can't win without like a team effort. You need to have communication. This is a big thing about this game. Communication, communication, communication. Literally, like, this game is all about the team. If like one person is letting you down, it's going to be a tough match. If 2 people are letting you down in the game, then I can say you're most likely going to be screwed and not going to win. So that is basically all I have to say with these 8 tips. Now guys, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more stuff like this, whether you want to see me talk about the actual character individual as well, if this video reaches, let's say 50 likes, I'll actually do that, and we can start with whatever you guys want in the comments that you say. So guys, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button and consider subscribing. That is very much appreciated. So have a good one, and goodbye.